Check it back.
First carry for Peyton Barber. Up across the 35. The Titans as well. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. Defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. Peyton Barber, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Hey, exit. I got you. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Manziel. It's brought incomplete. It's John Brown. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. The first carry now. This is Johnson.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. Here's Manziel. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Johnson. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Barber on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McMahon, it's caught. Smith. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st down, McMahon. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tim Williams came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. McMahon. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now Manziel. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Johnson on the counter. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On the jet sweep, this is Bryant. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
70, Indy. 54. I don't even know why this team showed up. Hey, Zoo. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hit it.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Ready. 60 all. Good work, boys. Let's go. Hey, hold it. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Strip the ball.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They'll run on 1st down. Barber. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Barber pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
I'm going to hit you all night. 60 outlaw. Pilot, 64. Wait. Here we go again. Shoot.
On 3rd down, McMahon trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Colts take over first down.
On first down, Johnson. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Looking to throw. Complete to Bryant. And he'll go down at the 28. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete to Hilton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Set. 30 base. Check. Watch the Bravo.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jarrell Casey in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Back to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 60-or.
On second down now, it's Barber, and he gets it 2. 7 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's Barber. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Hey, look three.
Looking to throw. McMahon nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2nd and 15. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This one fielded at the 5. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. The point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 10. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Being chased out left. And this one complete to Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
On 1st and 10, McMahon. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Pierre Desir. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. McMahon. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Throwing on 1st down. McMahon. He'll check this one down to Barber. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Running with Barber out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. No gain on this defense. Hey, exit.
From the gun on third down, McMahon, he finds Humphreys. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just
got a man, it's Humphreys. Touchdown, Tennessee. Adam Humphreys, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, spinning away. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On first down, McMahon. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Looking here for Smith downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Here's Johnson, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Hey, high 7. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Johnson. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They go to Johnson again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Manziel. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Off the play fake. McMahon. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 41-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
On 1st and 10, McMahon flushed out right. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now it's Barber, and he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
At the 5-yard line.
Brown, the lone receiver, left.
6-6, pull it high. Here we go. Slam.
They'll stay on the ground with Barber. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
On third down, here comes Barber. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Barber. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. On first down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off.